Hello, good morning. My name is Sankalp, and this is the demo for the midterm project given to us. The project I made is VAP. It's very similar to the system that we have in VIT, which is the FSCS system. So this is the admin login. There's only one login credentials for this. I'm in the dashboard of the admin. The admin is the person who adds all the teachers, students, including classes, the slots, courses, etc. For example, if I want to add a teacher, I've already added one teacher over here. So when you click on plus, let's say Sai, teacher registration number, I can give it 1239. Password being, I'll just set a standard password, teacher 123. Credits I'm initially giving 0 because the teacher hasn't subscribed to any of the courses, and it creates a new teacher. I can edit the details of the teacher, for example, name if I want to change it to the registration number T1239, password teacher 123 again, and the credits I'm leaving it as 0. Click and submit, and the name has changed to Tarun. Similarly, I can add teachers, so I'm adding one more student. So the student I'm going to name Sankalp. I'm giving my registration number 17BC1054. Password will be standard student 123, and credits will be 0 since he hasn't subscribed to any courses. So I've added one student, two teachers, and now I'm going to add slots. In our college we follow a slot system. This is the structure we follow. FCS on the go. This is a similar website, and this is the structure we have. Each one is a slot, and they are allotted a particular time in the day. So now I'm going to add a slot. So A1 slot, for example, the usual time for it is 8 AM to 8:50 AM. So submit. So I created one new slot. Another will be a second slot. Let's call it B1 slot, and the time for this will also be around 8 AM to 8:50 AM. And get one more. This will be an evening slot, which is an A2 slot. So the time for this is 2 AM to 2:50. Sorry, 2 PM to 2:50 PM. That's being a third slot. So I've actually given basic CRUD options. I can add, I can delete, and I can edit the slots. Just similar to that, I can even add classes. So we have two blocks in our campus, which is AB1 and AB2. So I can choose a block, then I can choose a class number, say 101, and submit. That gets a new class. Similarly, block AB1, and the class I can name it as 102. I'll just create one more. This will be in AB2. Class number is 103. Submit. So I made one, and I can even delete one in between. Courses. So now I'm going to add a course. So I'm going to add a course called CSC 1001, which was data structures.
Data structures and algorithms. I'm going to give it 4 credits. So we basically follow a credit system here. Another course, CSC 2001, which will be OOPS programming, and the credits can be 4 again. So I added 2 courses. Now a teacher can pick one of these courses in a particular slot in which he wants to teach. Basically the slots are mapped by the administration themselves. So here I can choose a slot from what I've already done. For example, A1 slot, I can choose AB101 and the course can be this. So the administration makes a course and allocates it a particular location. Similarly, I can choose slot A1, 1 or 2 and data structures, this so that another teacher can have this class. So same subject, same time, but in different classes. Then I can have an A2 class, I can have, let's say, 1 or 2 again, and I can have OOPS submit, so one teacher can take this. And similarly I can get one more, so I'll do it quickly. A2, 3, OOPS. So I created 4 classes that can be registered by teachers and later on by students. So now I'm going to log out of the admin panel. Now I'm going back to the main web page. And now I'm going to log in as a teacher. So if you remember, I made a login for myself. It was T1054 and the password was teacher123. So I've logged in as a teacher. Now I can look at the courses that are available and I can register to. Each of them have a particular limits of credits. Similarly, this is the courses I registered to and the timetable that we follow. So we have a limit of 27 credits for students, but I don't know how much teachers have, but they can also select in a similar process. And when the maximum credits, when they're trying to take a course and they exceed the maximum credits, they're not allowed and they're given an error. So for registering, you can click on register. Let's say this teacher registers for 101. Now he's registered and his registered credits are 4. And as you can see, these particular classes are highlighted. These are the times in which he has to take the class, and which is the A1 slot, and all of them are in AB1 101. He can register for more courses. Let's say OOPS for A2 slot. As I research for 2 courses, A1, A2 in particular blocks and class numbers and particular times. And this is his timetable. This is the teacher's timetable. So now this much is done. Now just remember, please remember that these 2 courses are left and have not been taken by this teacher. So on the next teacher, register 1239, password being teacher 123. This is the next teacher, so he can view his registered courses. As you can see, he has not registered to any of the courses. He can later on register, and now he has 2 vacant slots that he can pick to the classes. So let's say he registers to both of them. This is very similar to the timetable we have. His classes are given here in the timetable. Similarly, we can check one more. So now he's taken 2 courses. Teacher 2 has taken 2 courses and teacher 1 has taken 2 courses. So now I'll log out and log in as a student. Now this is the student login. So when a student logs in, let's say my registration number was 17BC1054 and my password was given to me, student123. Now I can, as a student, I can check the registered courses that I have. We are allowed to have a maximum of 27 credits and minimum 16 credits. So this is how our registration process goes.
And when I click on register, I get the list of courses and the teacher teaching us, as we have mapped them before. The teachers have selected these courses. Now we can register to one of these courses. For example, let's say that these are 2 are in A1 slots, so I can pick any one of them. And I pick, and this is the data structures, so I pick in A1 slot, I've taken data structures. So I've taken data structures, and this is my timetable. I can go back, and now I have 3. Now I'm going to take an A2 slot, and I'm going to take OOPS programming. So I can take a different teacher if I want to. Now this is my registered list of registered courses, the teachers, and this is my timetable. So this is how this system works. Let me log out, go back. As far as error handling goes, if I make any errors or anything like that, for example exceeding my maximum credits, I'm given an error message. So if I'm randomly typing some password, I get an error message like this, and then the caption telling what error I've done. That's it. Thank you. So basically this is an imitation of RFSA system in the college. Thank you.